Be
We
here.
ha- we're happy to have you. There is a wide-ranging Harvard Caps Harris poll from May that I want to dive into. It has all things to do with 2024. Let's start with President Biden's approval rating, which remains unchanged at 44%. What does that mean that it didn't move month to month?
Well, in our poll, it shows that President Biden's ratings are more or less static. And below 45 is hard for a president to get reelected. Below 40, I would say it's impossible. Below 45, it's certainly possible, but hard. And the president's been out there trying to improve it, talking about the economy, saying he's doing a better job, and it's not moving. And importantly, when people look back and I ask the job approval rating of President Trump, Trump gets a 55% job approval rating. So that 11-point gap is a critical part of what's motivating voters in these polls. And Biden has either got to bring his up or bring Trump's down.
Why do you think Trump's is so high at 55%? Is it because voters really think that he's done such a better job compared to Biden? Is it Trump nostalgia? Perhaps looking at the past with rose colored glasses? What's that about?
Well, you have to say nostalgia in the sense that people are evaluating things in the past. So when people look back in the past, like their childhood, maybe they were great, maybe not as good, but are they as objective as at the time? Because at the time, uh, President Trump never got a 55% job approval. So he is getting, in retrospect and perhaps in comparison, a 55% job approval, higher than he got when he was actually doing the job. But nevertheless, that's the fact. That's how the voters see it.
If he's getting a higher job approval rating now than when he was president, who is warming up to him? What do those demographics look like?
Well, I think across the board, you're seeing the demographics warm up to Trump. Surprisingly, in black and Hispanic communities as well, because I think it's really the flip side of if you think the economy is not going well, then you tend to blame Biden and tend to think Trump did a better job with the economy. And there are a lot of voters out there, even though President Biden has a case that the economy has improved, there was no recession, growth is happening, jobs are good, people are focusing on inflation, and prices are up about 20% from when President Biden took office.